I'm on Interstate 10 West, coming out of Jacksonville. I'm going to hit Route 301 South, which is going to go through Lawtey, Florida, and end up in Gainesville. And I'll just keep going through Gainesville to Cedar Key, and I'll probably have dinner in Gainesville later, I'm thinking. But the reason Route 301 in Lawtey, Florida is significant, it's one of the worst speed traps in the U.S. So I'm going to put the cruise control on for like a couple miles under the speed limit going through there. I kind of just want to see the place. It's notorious. Like, you can Google or YouTube more about it, but AAA even put out a billboard as you enter town saying, "Warning, speed trap town, slow down." Paid for by AAA. So, I mean, you can read more into, I think it's not as bad as it used to be from what I read on the plane, but it's, you can read more about it if you want to. But gonna drive through and see it, because, you know, I could make it right on the way, which is exactly what I did, so let's go. Just entered Lawtey, Florida Route 301, headed south. This is the speed trap town. I didn't see the billboard that AAA paid for, because that's been gone for 5 or 6 years now, but it was there for like 20-something years. The speed limit's 45. I'm going 44. So this is the one, the worst speed trap in the U.S., or what it was known for quite some time. I put my phone down for a second there because there was a cop parked at the gas station in a parking space. I think he was inside the store, but why chance it? If they pull you over for the worst speed trap in the U.S., I'm sure they'd have no problem pulling me over for vlogging and driving. So now we're getting out of town. It's back up to 65. I'm still going to be real careful. I'm going to go like 63 here. So I don't know what it is about these small towns on Route 301 in North Florida, but there's another one of them towns that's a notorious speed trap. I can't remember the dang name of it. I'll look it up in a little while. But there's another one about, I don't think it's 10 or 15 miles south on this road. And they were the same thing as Lawtey, Florida. Notorious speed trap designed for nothing but revenue. And what happened there was the whole police department was disbanded. I think it was about 10 years ago or so. You can look it up if you want to know more. If you read about Lawtey, Florida, you'll find all this stuff. I read it. I kind of remembered Lawtey, Florida, because I'd come across it somewhere in the past. And I read about it on the plane today. The flight I was on had Wi-Fi, so I spent about a half hour reading about, you know, this whole thing down here and the scam they had going for a while. I mean, I'm sure it's still going to some extent. But this next town we're coming into, or a couple towns south of here, same thing, notorious speed trap. They disbanded the entire police department because the Florida, I think it's called the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and State Police, like some state agency in Florida, did an investigation and determined there was corruption going on with the whole ticket thing there. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about these parts.